In the last episode, I went in deep about where I see the massage profession in the next 90 days and made some predictions based on facts that don't look too good for the future of traditional massage. Here's the truth. The recession is coming, and COVID isn't going away anytime soon. Luckily, over the past 2 years, I have been developing a new treatment system and method that is and will actually do very well in the post-COVID world. Even better, if you fully implement the system, you can easily double your income without working more or getting burnt out. I know you're probably thinking this sounds too good to be true and a line of bullshit. So to help ease your expected skepticism, I'm going to share over the next 4 episodes the frameworks we have developed and tested that can truly recession-proof your massage business and get you the life you truly deserve for doing good work. I hope you enjoy the show. As you'll hear, let's get right into it. Last episode shared my predictions of where the massage industry is going based off facts and data. It's coming true every day. I'm seeing more and more people on LinkedIn that are no longer massage therapists and they're looking for different jobs. And things are going to get rough before they get better. And a lot of us have a lot of anxiety going on right now. We're worried about what ifs in the future and a lot of things that we can't control. And one thing that I learned from an early mentor back in the day was action always beats anxiety. And I've been talking with more and more people about where they're struggling with their business, and they have a lot going on, but they're not doing anything to help with those struggles. So people ask me all the time, like, why am I doing this? I made a podcast a couple months back of like, why am I training people for free? Why am I helping? Because it's deep rooted for me. My father was murdered by the orthopedic model. He had 7 surgeries that he didn't need. He got addicted to pain pills and he fucking died at 58. And then my stepbrother got into his stash after my dad died and he died too. So this shit is real for me. And I'm tired of what's going on in the current medical model where people don't get the treatment that they need. People need this care. And you know what? I finally created a program over these last 2 years where we can get people the care that they need. They need good quality hands-on treatment. And if I can get you to start believing in yourself and start knowing that you are the best option that people have for injuries, it's going to help me along my mission of doing good in solving the pain pill epidemic together. And yes, I do have programs that I do. I do coach people. I do train people, but I only train the right kind of people. So what I found is there's a lot of limiting beliefs as massage therapists. And over these next 4 podcasts, I want to show and share with you the frameworks that we've developed, we've tested, we've tried, and we've developed over and over again to help you truly double your income and not work any harder and not get burnt out. I know that sounds like bullshit. I know it does, but it's really not. And I'm not a person of bullshit. I'm a man of the highest level of integrity and transparency as possible. And I've tested and I've tried these over and over again. And a lot of people say to me, they're like, well, it works for you because you're a doctor. I get that. But I've also tested it in my own clinics with my own training with other massage therapists. And there are massage therapists running my system right now that are fucking killing it in this COVID world. They're killing it in their practice. They are experts now. They are fixing problems. They're making more money than they ever have. And they're doing good work. So this shit is working. And I want to share it with you. And I'm going to be a little more blunt and a little more bold and tell you that you do need to invest and get into this program because it is changing people's lives, their businesses, and it's helping me along the way, which is to get this care to more people because this shit's got to stop. So this is part 1, shifting your identity. So this first framework, this is totally free, but I'm going to be honest with you. This is the hardest one to implement because it's going to go deep into a lot of things that are holding you back. Number 1, your limiting beliefs. You say to yourself all the time, I'm just a massage therapist. Have you ever had those conversations with people who are like, yeah, I'm a massage therapist. And then they grab on their neck or their low back, like, yeah, give me a little rub here. And you're like, in your mind, you're like, fuck you, motherfucker. I don't want to deal with that shit. But you do it. And you keep telling yourself this identity that I am just a massage therapist. And if you don't change that identity, it doesn't matter because it fucks with you on your subconscious level and takes you to a whole different level that you don't even understand that's messing with you every day. So if you're continuing to say that, yeah, I'm just a massage therapist, fuck that. You got to change that. You got to change that story that you tell yourself. That is your old story. You need to change it going forward. Number 2, like not being taken seriously by other healthcare providers. You know, I say this all the time, like, stop feeling inferior to other people. I even made a podcast about this, like, stop being inferior to other practitioners, like chiropractors, other massage therapists, physical therapists, across the board. Those people aren't fixing anybody. And that's me saying that as a chiropractor. Like, I know the adjustment is bullshit. It doesn't do anything unless you fix the soft tissue. But we continue to default, and they're like, well, they're a doctor. Trust me, the education ain't that fucking great. We're not fixing anything. Number 3, pressure from others in your profession. That you'll feel like if you start changing things and you start changing your identity and who you are, you'll feel like you're an outcast. They'll throw stones at you and they'll be like, well, that doesn't work and my technique or my system's better, blah, 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 blah. Fuck those people. That's what you have to say. Fuck those people. And I've been swearing a lot today and I'm feeling good from swearing because it's the point. Like, stop being subservient to other practitioners. And if people in your field, they're like, well, I do this Reiki shit, or I do this, or I'm a reflexologist, or I do this or whatever. Fuck those people. You're in the business of fixing people. You are not just a massage therapist. You are a solutions provider. And that is my number 1 podcast of all time. Making the switch from becoming from a service provider to a solutions provider. It'll completely change your identity. And here's the shift that you have to make. And firstly, go back and listen to the podcast. I have it on my YouTube channel, all over the place, and in this link as well. The podcast about why I believe in massage therapists more than they believe in themselves. And you'll understand why I'm bringing this fire, why I want to help. And it'll really help you wrap your mind around the fucked up limiting beliefs that you have and why you're not making the changes in your practice, in your business, and you're really burnt out. And in all honesty, this has been the toughest step in my early beta tests with people in different parts of my group. As we've gone through, they understand that the system works, the treatments work, the evaluations work, the communication works, but they can't wrap their minds around the idea of their own limiting beliefs. And they're like, I'm just a massage therapist. I can't charge accordingly. I have to charge what other people charge. People are going to do all these things and they're not going to take me seriously. And it's like this whole, you've been ingrained in this fucked up area, from school, from your profession, as well as like you're inferior, and you're not. You're not. I fucking believe in you and I want to help you. And this is what we do with people that come into our world and get trained in the peak method. Here's our manifesto, and I'm going to read it right out. This is what people that are trained in the peak method say. They don't say, I'm just a massage therapist or I'm a massage therapist. They say this: I am a soft tissue injury expert. I fix chronic and unresolved pain from injuries. I am one of the best in the world at fixing and finding the most common, most underdiagnosed, and most fixable cause of pain, decreased flexibility, and weakness in the human body: scar tissue. Once I fix it, you will have improved range of motion, increased function, and most important, long-lasting pain relief. No gimmicks, no nonsense, just results. Let that sink in for a little bit. I am a soft tissue injury expert. And when this happens and you start to change your identity and who you are, you're going to see a lot of good things happen. Number 1 is people and clients will respect you a hell of a lot more. You're not going to get the bullshit of like, here, rub this area that hurts, or someone asking you for a freaking hand job or sexual favors. They know that you are the best because you said it. I am a soft tissue injury expert, and you can be that when you train in my system. Number 2, they are going to be willing to listen to you because you are an expert. There are always 3 things that you have to be. You have to be a true expert, sharp as a tack, and enthusiastic as hell. As you can tell by the way I deliver, I'm enthusiastic as hell. I'm sharp as a tack, and I like to think of myself as an expert. Number 3, you're going to get better control over pricing. Less of this haggling bullshit. They're just going to assume that you're worth it because the way you deliver yourself. I am a soft tissue injury expert. Think about that. I fix chronic and unresolved pain from injuries. I am one of the best in the world at finding and fixing. Think about that. Is that someone you want to listen to? And you're not bragging. You're being honest because you put the time in and you put the work in. So, lastly, You're going to get some confidence because I'll tell you what, it's contagious. And people know when you got it and they know when they come in because money's going to be real tight for people over these next couple of years. Recession's coming, COVID's coming, and they're going to be tighter about where they spend their money. And they're going to want to spend it with someone that speaks truth about what they do and how they can fix people. And conviction is the number one thing that clients need to see when you have it. So what do I got for a call to action? Really think about what you want to do, who you want to be, and the impact you want to make. Make a decision to become that soft tissue injury expert. And in all honesty, come along the journey with us so we can solve this pain pill epidemic together and get you the business, life, and financial freedom you deserve for being the best at what you do. But it starts by changing your identity. You are a soft tissue injury expert. And if you don't believe that yet, then you probably need some more training. Get that training from us, and we're going to help you get to that next level. So when it's all said and done, all I ask from you is a few things. Stay tuned over these next couple podcasts. I'm going to be sharing the next frameworks from there. If you haven't joined our group, join our group. Lots of good stuff in there, lots of good content. If you want the free training, send us a message. The information's in the show notes. And lastly, if this helped you and you think it can help others, share it with other people because we need to start a movement. We need to get people more quality care. We need to get more soft tissue injury experts out there so we can help people avoid bigger problems like pain pills, injections, and surgeries, but also help you in your life and your business get the type of money you deserve, not have to burn yourself out, and actually have a quality of life. So that's all I got for you guys today. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.